Hello everybody and welcome to this week's small business training course. Now last week you were thinking about your business plan and I hope that everybody has had an opportunity to write a business plan for each of their own businesses. Remember that not only is this helpful to describe what your business is and how it works and everything else like that, but it also gives you something of a roadmap for developing the business in the future. Now this week we have a new topic. We're going to think about USP. So that is the unique selling point. Sometimes it's known as the unique selling proposition. And in essence, that is all about what makes your business different from other businesses of a similar nature, what makes your businesses different from your competition, but also in practical terms that means why should people buy from you rather than from somebody else. So looking at the business literature, I came up with a helpful quote, and that is that every brand, every business needs to define itself uniquely from the competition. So today we're going to think about that, and we're going to think about what makes your own businesses different from the rest. This is really important in making them successful. So first of all, we're going to start with thinking about your customers. So first of all, who are your customers? What kind of people are they? What kind of things do they respond to? And also, very importantly, how much money do they have to spend? Because if your customers have no money to spend, then your business isn't going to survive, because as much as they might want to buy things, they haven't got any money to do that. So understanding how much money is available to be spent in buying services from you and products from you is obviously very important. And another thing to think about is, what do customers want from you? So some customers will just want to have things that are cheap as possible, especially those who don't have much money to spend. Some customers will be looking for quality, and other customers might be looking for good service. In other words, a very happy experience, a very positive experience when they come and buy products from you or buy services from you. And the bottom line really is, what will make customers come and buy from you rather than go to your competitors, go to people who are selling the same sorts of things or selling the same sorts of services. You want to attract customers to come to you to buy things. Now, as well as thinking about what your customers are currently, you might want to think about who you want your customers to be. So for example, if currently your customers don't really have much money, so you have to sell cheap things, you might want to think about how you attract customers who have got a lot more money and are therefore able to buy more expensive things. And this is all wrapped up with your unique selling point. If you decide what your unique selling point is going to be to attract the right sort of customers, then that will help you achieve that. Now, alongside your unique selling point, the things that are going to make the customers come and buy things from you rather than from somebody else, you might want to also have a think about having a strapline. So a strapline is a short headline that attracts attention. So if you think about a newspaper, usually at the top of an article is a short title which grabs people's attention. And you can think of your business's strapline as being the same. It generates attention, it grabs people's attention and encourages them to come and investigate whether your products or your services are what they might want to come and buy from you. So for example, if you were selling fruit juice, you might have a strapline saying always chilled. So in other words, customers coming and buying fruit juice from you know that it's always going to be fresh and chilled. Another example might be if you're running a poultry farm, your strapline could be fresh produce daily. And again, you are creating an expectation, you are creating a little bit of excitement that people will know that when they come to you, they will get fresh produce, fresh eggs, fresh meat, whatever. But a word of warning, you must always do what your strapline says. So for example, if you were selling fruit juice and your strapline is always chilled, but then your fruit juice isn't chilled, that will be very disappointing to your customers, and the likelihood is your customers won't come back. So let's think of some example straplines from some African examples, some companies which are operating in Africa. So Safaricom has a strapline of when we come together, great things happen. So Safaricom obviously is a mobile phone company, communications is what they do, and what they're saying is that if you use them to be in communication with each other, then that's going to be great. Kenya Airways have a strapline of the pride of Africa. In other words, they're setting themselves up to be the biggest and the best airline in Africa. And Coca-Cola has a strapline of refresh your rhythm. In other words, buying Coca-Cola is all about a refreshing experience and a kind of a good lifestyle. So putting all those things together, the straplines and the USPs for each of those examples. Safaricom strapline is when we come together we can do anything. So their unique selling point is all about connecting people, and when they connect people, good things happen, they can achieve good things. If we think about the Kenya Airways example, their strapline is the pride of Africa, and their USP is to be a strong global player in the aviation industry. In other words, what they are selling themselves as really is not only strong internationally, but in a sense the best in Africa. That last example with Coca-Cola, the strapline is refresh your rhythm, and their unique selling point is to live the Coke side of life, if you read their advertising. So in other words, this is an aspirational lifestyle. What they're trying to say is that if you drink Coke, then you will have a good life. Now obviously all of these things are debatable as to whether they are really true, but the unique selling point is what these companies have decided are the things that are going to attract customers. So Safaricom want to attract customers by telling them that if they use their company for mobile phone communications, they're going to achieve good things. Kenya Airways is playing to the African market, and they are encouraging African customers to take pride in an African company. And then Coca-Cola are saying that if you drink Coke, you can live a great lifestyle. You can have an aspirational lifestyle. So in other words, they're trying to attract people, get customers to buy Coke who want to live the Coke kind of lifestyle, want to live a lifestyle which they see is good and is an improvement on their own lifestyles. So for today's exercises, we're going to do two things as usual. As a group together, what I'd like you to do is think about companies that you know. So make a list of well-known companies and think about their straplines. You might want to get onto the internet, get onto your phones, think about advertising on billboards and in magazines and such like. And for each of those companies that you come up with, write down what their USP is. So thinking about the last examples, Coca-Cola's USP was refresh your rhythm, and their strapline was refresh your rhythm, and their USP was it's a refreshing drink for people who are living an aspirational life. And then our second exercise that I'd like you to do as individuals is for your own businesses, decide what your USP should be and write that down, but also write a strapline for your business. So again here, think about what aspects of your business are going to attract customers. That's your unique selling point. And what sort of a headline, what sort of a phrase will help you do that, will help you attract the right sort of customers for your business. As always, look forward to seeing your group and your individual exercises posted on the WhatsApp group. I hope everybody gets on really well, and I will see you next time. Bye.